finally, one more thought. Looking for more ways to skin the inflation cat. Inflation has been the #1 topic for investors and economists and lawmakers for much of the last 2 years, with a broad consensus that we needed higher interest rates to get things back under control.
No one's pulling harder for the Fed to strike this balance and get it right than me, but I think it's not going to be an easy one.
Most people thought the Fed waited too long.
I am confident that they understand the problem correctly now. The wishful thinking is all gone. The idea that it's transitory is gone.
But then it was off to the races with 500 basis points of hikes in the last 16 months. And still inflation, particularly core inflation, remains stubbornly high.
Inflation pressures continue to run high, and the process of getting inflation back down to 2% has a long way to go.
With some Fed officials saying they need to keep going.
A decision to hold our policy rate constant at a coming meeting should not be interpreted to mean that we have reached the peak rate for this cycle.
While others aren't so sure.
The median committee participant believes the FOMC needs to do more to get inflation back to our target. And here I have to confess, I do not fully share this view.
So maybe it's time we start looking for some new ways to skin the inflation cat. Hotel workers in Los Angeles had an idea this week. They walked out for higher pay. But wait a minute, that might help them, but would just make it worse for the rest of us, right? A better plan is to cut some prices, which is what Italians apparently managed by threatening to go on a pasta strike, leading to the price of spaghetti and fusilli and linguine to suddenly turn around.
Once the wheat is purchased by the pasta producers, the transformation and the sale come at a later stage, depending on the kind of pasta, several months. Therefore, there must be no surprise if the durum wheat price decreases and the pasta price is still increasing.
Or better yet, cut the price of gasoline. The Sheetz convenience stores based in Pennsylvania decided to honor the nation's birthday this week by reducing the price of gas at their pumps to just $1.77.6 a gallon. But that was just for the 4th of July itself. And then there's our favorite way to beat inflation, the one chosen by Connecticut Governor Ned Lamont. As of this month, he cut the state tax on beer, reducing it by almost 17%, meaning a barrel of beer, which, as we all know, is 31 gallons, now costs $6. That's down from the $7.20 it cost just last month. The governor says it is a way to support locally owned small businesses. And as we all know, when we're really hurting, a beer may just help.
Would you like a beer? I'll get you a beer, okay?
I'll be all right.